Hi, I'm back with my pocket constitution. It's day 14, so it's time for Amendment 14. This amendment has come up a few times recently, so it's a long one, so buckle up. Amendment 14, Section 1. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protections of the laws. Section 2. Representatives shall be apportioned among the several states according to their respective numbers, counting the whole number of persons in each state, excluding Indians not taxed. But when the right to vote at any election for the choice of electors for President and Vice President of the United States, representatives in Congress, the executive and judicial officers of a state, or the members of the legislature thereof is denied to any male inhabitants of such state being 21 years of age, and citizens of the United States, or in any way abridged, except for participation in rebellion or other crime, the basis of representation therein shall be reduced in the proportion which the number of such male citizens shall bear the whole number of male citizens 21 years of age in such state. Section 3. No person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president or vice president or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or under any state, who have previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or as an officer of the United States or as a member of any state legislature or as an executive or judicial officer of any state to support the Constitution of the United States shall have engaged in an insurrection or rebellion against the same or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof. But Congress may vote of 2/3 of each house remove such disability. Section 4. The validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for payment of pensions and bounties for services in suppressing insurrection or rebellion, shall not be questioned, but neither the United States nor any state shall assume or pay any debt or obligation incurred in aid of insurrection or rebellion against the United States, or any claim for the loss of emancipation of any slave, but all such debts, obligations, and claims shall be held illegal and void. Section 5. The Congress shall have the power to enforce by appropriate legislation the provisions of this article. Phew, that was a long one. So what does this all mean? The birthright citizenship is the thing that has come up in this that the current regime is trying to challenge. But it has been challenged a lot in the Supreme Court, and it still stands. Anybody born in the United States or naturalized here is a citizen. I think it's really important to note, especially given that it's Black History Month, that this amendment overturned the Dred Scott v. Sanford Supreme Court decision that said that African Americans were not citizens of this country. This amendment also has a due process clause and an equal protections clause. This also says that if you participate in an insurrection, you cannot hold public office. And I think it's important to remember that before this amendment, African Americans were denied citizenship based on the color of their skin and the fact that they had been enslaved. But it is important that we continue with birthright citizenship, because if they decide that birthright citizenship isn't a thing, then who is deciding who's a citizen? Is it based on your skin color? Is it based on the way you vote? No. Birthright citizenship needs to stand. So the 14th Amendment was passed by Congress in June of 1866, about a year and a half after the 13th Amendment was passed by Congress, and then ratified in July of 1868, so a couple years after the 13th Amendment.